So I'm starting my experiment, and I am cooking breakfast at the same time. So I'm cooking the rice for the experiment, and what I'll do is label these 4 containers, or actually 3 containers. One will be labeled love, one will be labeled ignore, and the other will be labeled hate. And we're going to see what my results are. I seen this experiment on YouTube, and I thought it was really interesting how our words are truly alive and that they do affect all things. Okay, so here's the rice, and here are the 3 containers that I'll be putting the rice in, and I've created my labels with the date. So give me a second and I'll come back. Okay, so I'm going to use this cup to measure pretty much what I'm putting into my jars. Don't worry about the mess, I'll clean that up. Okay, and that should be enough for the experiment. And so, like I said, now I thought this was fascinating, and I'll link some videos that people already did. One person did apples. It's really fascinating, her results. Pretty much the same results, whether you use apples or rice. But what they do, or what I'll be doing next, is I'll keep this closed. I'll get them closed really tight. And in this love, I'll say nothing but beautiful words. Beautiful, very beautiful words like love, you're the best, you're a superstar, you're wonderful, I love you. Things like that will go in. Those words are what I'll be saying to this jar. This jar will be totally ignored. In this jar, I'll say mean things like, you are the worst, you ain't shit, I hate you. Just mean things. So imagine if these jars were your children. And so we're going to look at these effects. I'll probably do it for about 21 days. Some people do it from 21 to 30 days, or some of the experiments that I've seen. However, most of these experiments have all resulted in the same like effects to the rice, or like I said, to an apple. The apple was really fascinating because the apple got circles on them, and to me it looked like cancer. So imagine us saying these either nasty things or things of love to our loved ones, and if our bodies react just like rice or the apple, then we need to really be careful with our words, because this is how we affect each other. And we only want to have good effects on each other, right? And so I'll also put in my video or a link to, I don't know the guy's name, it's a Japanese guy, I believe, and he did big experiments on water. And so that's pretty much what we're assuming is carrying the words, is the water that was projected in the rice. Just like apples have a lot of water. In an experiment, what the Japanese man did was, and he's a very famous guy, he froze small bits of water on little test slides, and then he looked underneath the test slides to see what the words, how they affected the little droplet of ice, and then he froze it. Now the ones that had love affirmations on it looked really beautiful, and the ones that had hate or contaminated water that was used on it. It looked really nasty. So it's just very interesting. So check it out. We'll come back. Like I said, I'll probably come back in maybe 5 days. I'm going to probably put this in my living room. I'll probably put it in my living room in a safe place. But I'll let you know all those good things when we come back. So this is the spot that I decided that I will leave the 3 jars. So, like I said, I'll ignore this one, so I won't say anything to this one. But you are beautiful. You are delicious. You are smart. You are deserving. You are loved. You're the best rice I ever seen. You're beautiful. You're pretty. You're healthy. You're nasty. You stink. I hate you. You're ugly. You're the worst. You're stupid. You're dumb. You're ugly. You taste nasty. You stink.